I have one more quick little thing too. You had mentioned the vibrational snob thing about.
Yeah, you just get hooked on this stuff.
You
You
know,
just want to be there.
and where it's the thing when you're having a conversation with somebody, and I know full well that I've attracted talking to the person, and they start talking down here, or sometimes really down here. And sometimes, I mean, if I can, I'll generally just like walk away, or I'll excuse myself real fast in a very kind way, but I guess my thing is like, if I'm kind of stuck there, like at dinner or something. I'm not saying it's been with anybody I've had dinner with this week, but if I'm there, what should I? Because for me, it's like we were somewhere recently, and someone was really down here, and my alarm bells start going off. I mean, literally in my head, I'm like, no, because I don't even want to go there. And so I guess what should be going through my head when I'm in the situation where I can't just walk away.
The first thing that we would, yes, but the first thing that we would say to ourselves is the vibration that is the highest and the vibration that is the fastest moving, the vibration that has the most momentum is the vibration that's going to carry this conversation. And so you could acknowledge, I may have come into this experience a little unprepared.
Right.
And now it's a little bit like the story that Abraham tells. Abraham, I've jumped out of an airplane. I have no parachute. What do you suggest that I do? And we say, hang on, it'll be over in a little while.
Okay.
And sometimes it's sort of like that.
Right.
But not always, because if you catch it early on, you could say something to yourself in that 17 seconds that you have to adjust. You could say something to yourself, well, this could be an interesting experience, and this is an opportunity for me to find out how dominant my vibration is. And I'm not wanting to obnoxiously control the conversation necessarily, but I would like to control the vibration, at least of what's going on with me. And so then you could start humorously relating it to yourself, not in a desperate, I'm falling from an airplane attitude, but just, this is going to be an interesting thing to watch unfold. And sometimes some of the most insightful things come. Or you could say, there's a reason that we're here together, and I do not believe it's because either one of us has done something inappropriate. I haven't rendezvoused with somebody who's on a low-flying disc because I am. Maybe I've rendezvoused here because I'm a teacher and they are a student, or maybe because they are a student and I'm a teacher. There's always something for me to gather and something for me to give in every situation. It will be fun to find that nugget. It will be fun to listen for the opportunity to say something that could be soothing or that could be beneficial. It's like the tennis match when you're really, really good at it and you're playing with a partner who is really not up to speed with you. That's not fun. And if you're playing with a partner who is completely equal with you, sometimes that's not as much fun either. But if there's a little difference in that which you are, then there's some opportunity for some launching of some rockets of desires. And sometimes they may be flying higher than you are, and so you're launching the rockets. Sometimes you may be flying higher, so they're launching the rockets. But in every conversation, somebody's launching rockets, and your inner being is riding those rockets. So if you're in that place, in that receptive mode, you'll get the inspiration. You'll say exactly the right thing at the right time. Esther used to marvel at the things that would come out of Jerry's mouth in the most unusual situations, where something that she'd never heard him say before would be inspired in a situation that she was actually sort of wishing that they could get out of. And then as that inspiration would happen, the conversation would begin to move in a direction, and before she knew it, she was ready to jump in with it because it had moved to a place that it was beneficial to everyone. And at the end of that gathering, often she would say, that didn't look like it was going to turn out that good, but it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. I get that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. The most important thing is the theme of this entire voyage is, no matter where I am, there's a good reason for me to be here. And no matter where I am, there's good that's coming from it. In other words, no matter what, I'm not in a wrong place. No matter what, I'm not in a wrong place. As you get there, no matter what, I'm not in a wrong place. I didn't do something wrong. You didn't do something wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. These are clarifying moments. This is the stuff that life is made from. It's so wonderful when you reach that place. That's how you felt when you came. And do you remember how clumsy you were? Couldn't stand up. Didn't have much going on teeth-wise. You weren't very adapted. You were in an environment that was all new, and yet you were not disoriented, you see. And this is the thing that we're wanting you to practice when you're by yourself, this orientation that just sets you in a good place no matter what else is going on around you. And then, oh, life opens up in such a magnificent way, because there are nuggets and special things in the strangest of places.
Okay.
This is a really good time to bring this day to a close. We have enjoyed this interaction immensely. There is great love here for you. We are complete.